You know, the older that I get, the more and more the old cliches and sayings start to resonate with me, especially enjoy the journey. You know, before starting this channel and, and still even during it, like in the early stages of it, I didn't really care about the journey at all. I didn't pay attention to it. If it wasn't my final goal, if I didn't reach my final destination, I don't care about the middle ground. As long as I get there, that's all I was focused on, the end goal. But when you hit a milestone like 3,000 subscribers, sometimes you just need to sit back and be like, dang, this is awesome. And you just gotta sit back and reflect, you know? When I set out to make this channel, I wanted to be like the One Piece, the anime, the One Piece of YouTube. You know, in One Piece, for those of you that don't watch anime, One Piece is like known for having like 1,000 something episodes. In the time of recording this, I'm at like 940, 950. So we're still working towards that. But one of the cool things about One Piece is the character development and the time skips. There are times when I don't record for a few months and I come back and my locks are a couple inches longer. You know what I'm saying? Go look at the beginning of my channel where I was in the ugly, like the afro phase, or the beauty views, like the little baby dreads. And I was just wearing the do-rag, you know, just covering my hair because I honestly hated the way I looked, you know. But you can literally see me like logging my life and growing in front of you. You know, I also wanted to set out and be like, practice what you preach. I wanted to be an example of what all this crazy stuff that I'm learning and all these ideas, you know? And it's kind of funny though, speaking of growth, like I said, go look at my beginning, my first ever video, my first handfuls of videos, and then go look at where we're at now. Go look at the maturation, go look at the growth, It's like, I'm not just yapping, I'm practicing what I've preached to a certain degree. I'm not perfect either. You know what I'm saying? I got my own things, but I'm being open and vulnerable. I like to let people know that you're not the only one that's going through something. You're not the only one that's having these thoughts. You're not the only one that questions what you grew up believing, Since starting this channel, I have changed my diet 67,000 times, my spiritual practices and beliefs, the questions that, when you go out and learn, that only gives you more opportunity to have more questions. It's like there are certain people that I gravitated towards, and as I grew and learned, I gravitated away from. This is something that all changed the message that I was spitting out at certain periods of my life, Growth, man. One of the other cool things is like there's probably somebody out there that will say, oh, 3,000 subscribers, that's nothing. You're not doing anything until you have millions of subscribers. And my opinion on that one is you're either someone that forgot where you started, you have millions of subscribers already, and you forgot how long it took for that momentum to build up for yourself. And then also on the other end of the spectrum, you're somebody that doesn't create your own content and you have no idea what it means to gain a following and have people actually like your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So start making some content and then come holla at me when you're not just like, rage baiting. You're not being a grifter. You're not just relying on being a reaction channel. No judgment towards you. It just ain't my style. I am a guy. Think about this. 3,000 people over the years have liked something I've said to the point that they've wanted to stick around, right? 3,000 people like my ramblings. 3,000 people like my authenticity. And that's the main thing, authenticity. I've grown on camera, essentially. 900 something videos at this time of recording, And sometimes I'm abrasive. Sometimes I'm here for the people. Sometimes I'm the biggest enemy. Sometimes I'm just talking about random nonsense. But everyone knows that that's just him. And that's my brand, me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sugarcoating it for nobody. I don't like that type of stuff. If there's something I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. And with me being this abrasive, with me being this in your face, with me getting super duper lyrical, spiritual miracle, or being down to earth, I talk about what I want to talk about. And that's just the most freeing thing, One of the greatest things that's come from this is my connection with the world. Don't get me wrong. I still don't like people. As personable, as funny, as intellectual as I am, pat myself on the back real quick, you know what I'm saying? I still don't like people. I love humanity. And like I have a whole video about it. I love humanity, but I just hate society. I hate people. I hate how divisive we are. I hate how we bicker. I just hate all of it. And I'd rather just be by myself with my close-knit group of people, But when I was going through the deepest parts of my loneliness, that's been my biggest thing throughout life, is just that loneliness. You know, it's like I felt like I was connecting with the world through this, you know. A lot of people want to get online and bitch and complain all day, and I have my fair share of that, but I try to come up with solutions. I try to at least get people to shift their perspective on a certain topic, you know, and it's just creating value for the world, you know. So if you're saying that I need 2 million subscribers to create value, you have the mission backwards. You know, you have to create value, and that's what brings people in. Don't do all this gimmicky stuff to get the subscriber count, but then you as the individual can't create anything of your own. You just have to take from other people and make it. But once again, different strokes for different folks. If that works for you, that works for you. I'm going to keep on doing me. You keep on doing you, you know. But 3,000 subscribers is nothing to scoff at. And in all honesty, I'm grateful for it, you know, because I feel like this whole channel is practice for something. You know, it's practice, it's preparation for something. You know, one of the things I enjoy the most, especially in my later years, my more recent, at the time of recording, my more recent years, is like I enjoy being the bad guy. You know, I'm sure the handful of Christians that actually subscribe to me is that y'all be like, yeah, we know you the bad guy, we know. But the thing is, I don't really have any particular opposition to any religious belief, spiritual belief, or anything. I just grew up Christian, I had a bunch of questions, and sometimes it's fun to be the bad guy, to be the asshole. But I also use my asshole tendencies as reverse psychology. I made a whole video about the pocket PhDs, you know, the keyboard kings, the keyboard warriors. You know, you go out there and you come off abrasive, people have this internet culture wants to correct you. So use that to your advantage. You know, I've been very vocal from the jump. Yes, I'm here to guide people to the light, guide people to the good in the world, you know, but like I do consider myself a dark soul. I see the evils. I live in it. I walk amongst the shadows, but it's like, let me catch some souls. Let me save some souls and bring them to the good side, to the side of benevolence rather than malevolence. You know what I'm saying? This is how I bring value. I feel like I'm serving my life's purpose by doing this. You know, I'm a guy with his phone, his favorite park, and a bunch of stuff on his mind that he wants to yap about. And we've made it to 3,000 people that are vibing with it, and we just gonna keep on going, you know? A lot of people get hung up on that number. You know, how many subs do you have? How many followers do you have? Who cares? How much of an impact are you having? You know, one of my other favorite things about this thing is like sometimes I do feel like I'm just talking to myself. I talk, upload my video, and I go about my day. I don't really care. I check in every once in a while to see some comments, and sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Cool, you know? But one of the things I really do love is when somebody that never commented before says, yo, I've been watching you for a very long time. Yo, I've been binge watching your videos, man. You're hilarious. Yo, you smart. Yo, you funny. Yo, you've helped me through something. Yo, you literally saved I remember I had like 150 subscribers, and someone emailed me saying, yo, you really saved my life with some of the information that you're putting out there. There was a couple of people that said, yo, you've really made me look at myself in the mirror and hold myself accountable, bro. And I appreciate you when I was making the semen retention content, you know, and I love that shit, you know, but I'm an asshole too. You know, that has so many people from the semen retention community. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up, bro, when I make it to a year, bro. Ain't never heard from them ever again after that. And I can't lie, there was a part of me that actually got disappointed because I was looking forward to your success. I was looking forward to your success. And you gave up on yourself, you know? Once again, different lives, different lifestyles, different things, you know, whatever. But as long as you're continuing to try again and grow and keep on learning from your mistakes, hey, we friends, you know what I mean? It's like, when I choose the role of the bad guy, though, it's like I'm doing it to make you bounce off of me. Sure, if you like everything I'm saying, cool, but I don't want the world to like me. I don't want the world to like every single thing I'm saying. So just to make sure you don't, I'll be the bad guy. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm gonna lose a couple of subscribers, but it makes me me. You know, if you're my actual friend in real life, I'm gonna push you. When you did something good, I'm like, cool. All right, so what's your next level? Damn, bro, you ain't gonna clout me up yet. Nah, you got more work to do. What's up? You know, yeah, you know what, bro? You right. See, sometimes you gotta be the bad guy. Sometimes you gotta be the counterbalance. Sometimes you need to be that opposing force. Sometimes you need to be the person that says the things that people don't want to say out loud. But speaking of which, you know, with this channel too, it's like I've gotten so much practice with vocalizing my opinions that in my real life that's benefited me. The dating world, the professional world, the spiritual conscious community, the religious people. It's like everybody that I come in contact with, I have enough of a repertoire, a reservoir, like a resource pool of things that I could pick from, because I've literally made a whole 10, 15, 2-hour, 3-hour video on it. Well, 10, 15 minutes and then 3-hour videos, be clear, on certain topics. So I already have stuff that I have ready to rattle off, and that I can engage with people wherever they're at. This is what this thing is. This thing has served so many purposes for me. My venting, my teaching, my helping, my just getting shit off of my chest, me yelling out to the world to see if there's anybody else that thinks like me. This YouTube thing has actually become fun. I used to be so anti-social media, but I get its purpose. People get lost in the sauce, though, when it comes to social media, and that's not something I ever do. That's why I humble myself by just yapping, and I get humbled when I lose a couple subscribers, because I can't lie. Even though I don't care about the subscriber count, sometimes I be sitting back, I'm like, what did you unsubscribe from me for, bro? Like, that was just the one video. I got 900 other ones that are completely unrelated to that one. Well, leave me. But it's also, speaking on that, though, all jokes aside, sometimes I be feeling like the bots be against me, because I don't really watch the subscriber count. It's nice to see it go up every once in a while. And then I know if I'm making a abrasive video, I'm not surprised when it goes down, but it's like I hit 2,999 subs like 5 different times. And I got up to it and I would lose 5 subs, 6 subs out of nowhere. Like, it was the most volatile subscriber count ever. I'm like, this is why I don't look at this thing, because this is stressful. Just get over the 3,000, bro. And then I could go back to not caring. But anyway, man, it's been nice talking with y'all. We're going to keep on growing and keep on yapping. Shout out to all y'all that have been supporting me. Shout out to those of you that do those private little donations. I'm not even used to getting them, but whenever they do, I'm like, holy shit, someone really went out of their way to give me a couple dollars. Yo, that's kind of cool. I don't need the money, but thank you anyway. Like, this thing it's made me feel like I'm connected more with people. Still don't like y'all. I'd rather be by myself and with my close people, but y'all cool. Y'all all right. So shout out to all of y'all. Till next one. Peace.